Welcome back to the URG Podcast. Today, I'm joined by a very special guest, someone that I consider a friend of mine, someone who is very talented and always has, the brightest energy, lights up the room whenever he walks in. My boy Yace.
What up, bro? How you been?
Can't complain, bro. Everything is good. How are you?
Good, bro. Sorry about the sticky hands. I low-key put a little bit of gel in there.
Yeah, bro, the hair's got a good flow to it right now.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
we're getting back up. I've cut it a little. I've buzzed it too many times, so it's time to let it.
You gotta let it grow a little bit, get in that rock star mode a little bit.
Yes, sir.
So we met through Christian, right?
Yeah,
through Christian, I believe.
Yeah.
Shout out to Christian. Shout out the boys, the FXT boys.
Wild little gang,
bro. Yeah, you're telling me. How did you get connected with Christian? How did you guys meet? How did that all come about?
We worked at the same store at In-N-Out. So
okay.
Yeah, so we met at In-N-Out, and this kid had the craziest first impression on me. We have like shelving in the back room.
Okay.
That's like made out of metal. It's made to hold like 500-600 pounds, probably 1,000 pounds.
Did they put like the potatoes up there or what?
You could. They'll hang like bags, like 50-pound bags of onion off of it.
Oh shit.
And they'll hang like 4 bags. So there's 200 pounds right there.
Okay.
I'd never met Christian. I was working there for maybe like 3 months. And out of nowhere, I hear someone go, "Woo!" And he bursts through the door, jumps up, grabs the railing, 3 pull-ups, jumps down, "What up, dude?" And ran away. That was my first interaction with the kid.
You know what? And why? Like that is just how he is all the time. Like that is the most accurate. Like if you have no idea who Christian is, will give you a good indication of the type of person. So you record and you mix your own music, correct? Yeah. So what is your thought process when you're going into a mix and when you want to create a certain tone or you do something different, like pitching something up? Like what is the theory behind that?
So like I have like that like kind of like techno-ish song or like art drum and bass song, "Looking for You," which is pitched up.
Yeah.
And my uncle didn't even know it was me. He was like, "Who is this girl?" Yeah. For that one, I couldn't. The key that the beat was in was not in my range. So I pitched it down into something in my range and then just pitched everything back up, just for the sake of maintaining the integrity of the 808.
And you produce all your own stuff as well, right?
About 99%. That one was a YouTube beat that I tried to buy, and homie's ghosted. He's not on Instagram. He's not on YouTube. He didn't reply to nothing. No email, nothing. So I stole it.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's gonna get taken down anytime soon.
Yeah. If it hasn't got taken down yet, I think you're fine.
Yeah, we're all right. We're all right.
How does that work as far as like the mixing side of that? Do you mix it in the lower pitch and then you bring it back up, or do you bring it back up and then go through the mix and master process?
I'll get like a comfortable place with the mix, something where I can kind of see the vision for the song. You just got your reverbs and like some minor EQing. But obviously the EQing is going to change when the pitch changes. The frequencies are going to shift.
Exactly right.
And so I just got it to where it was comfortable to record and then finish the song in that key. And then you pitch everything back up, the two semitones. And then you mix it from there.
Yeah. How do you go about like receiving advice from people? Do you kind of do you take it with a grain of salt? Do you like have people that you trust that you listen to, or kind of how does that work?
I usually take it with a fat grain of salt.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't trust a lot of people. My biggest complaint is if someone says you should. If you should do X, Y, and Z, I'm not listening to you. If you tell me you should make more songs like that, or you should try to make emo trap, it's like I'm not. I don't believe you. You're just telling me what you want.
Yeah.
You're not telling me what's best for me. You're not telling me you could try it this way. I even have friends who don't mix who are like, you should do this. I'm like, you don't mix. So why?
Yeah, like what do you mean? You don't even know what a compressor is. Why are you telling me to compress this?
Yeah, that's like if I walked into your house and you're like, bro, I'm pretty hungry. It's like, okay, well, you should make spam musubi. It's like, I don't know what you have in your fridge. Doesn't make any sense.
Funny, bro. Yeah, like, come on, bro. I only have enough to make a peanut butter jelly. You know what I'm saying? Like, like we fucking cooking up. I'm going vegan right now. How you?
Nah, but you should make steak and eggs, bro.
Nah.
You should make steak and eggs. You know what your problem is, bro? You're not making steak and eggs right now. If you made steak and eggs, you'd blow up.
Yeah, and then the whole time I've been plotting up the salad that's gonna change the world. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck. What's your favorite meme of all time?
I like that chill guy meme. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that dog with his hands in his pocket.
Do you say you relate, or you just kind of laugh at it?
A little bit of both.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I relate, but it is fun. Like I feel it.
Yeah.
I feel it. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to put that label on me, but I feel it.
I ain't gonna put it on you either, bro. Okay, hey, good. Pause.
Keep it going.
One of my favorite songs that you put out, and it's your most recent single, "Big Boy Shoes." I love that song. I love your swag on it. I love your flow on it. And that song, you kind of talk about a lot of things, but do you feel like sometimes you get overlooked as an artist and as a rapper?
I think I get overlooked as just as far as like what I have out. Yeah. I think people see my work and they're like, damn, that song's cool, but what have you done? And it's like I've really kind of just worked on, like I've been in the house working on the music, you know what I mean? I haven't, my public, like my internet thumbprint is pretty small with the music, and it doesn't do numbers like some people that I'm associated with. So people look at that and they go, what are you doing, bro?
I feel that, bro. Like, do you think that people look at certain things and then judge it based off of the numbers?
I think they can. I think they look at me and they say, look at this dorky white dude, you know, in the space that I'm in. And people got attitudes, bro. They got egos that they don't deserve. You know what I mean? I mean, like, especially, I won't say especially out here. Like, I love and respect the IE scene. Yeah. But there's this weird thing that as soon as somebody gets 10,000 followers, they start like, who are you? Come on, bro. Like, I don't know. People just little bro you so much.
Yeah, that's the worst. Huh?
And I get it. Like, especially like, you know, like Zy the Prophet. You've had him in here for the Red Room. And that dude's a perfect example of not being a dick. He is so cool and humble. I remember I tried to book him for a show back when I was working with IE Chrome. And he responded. He was easy to talk to. When plans changed, he was cooperative. Yeah. And it wasn't like, man, I don't have time for this.
Yeah, shout out to Zai. When we filmed that episode of the Red Room with him, we fucked up and we didn't get any of the audio for the interview. Like, all of the audio was fucked.
You want to dub it? You should dub it.
No, what we did is we asked him to come back, and he was like, no problem. No problem. He came back and we reshot it, and it was just like, he's like, no, it's cool. Shit happens. Like, and, you know, to your point, like, yeah, there is, I mean, I've seen people that, you know, have gotten like a little less accolades, or if you want to call that an accolade or whatever it is, like, and have a bigger ego than Zai. So I get exactly what you're talking about. You mentioned right now IE Chrome. What is IE Chrome?
IE Chrome was a production studio. Okay. Out in Montclair. I lived with a couple of dudes. I lived with the lead singer of Don Lux. Okay. It's a rock band. My best friend Jacob, he rapped at the time. He went by Feng Shui J. We were roommates, and I got introduced to somebody who owned like a warehouse space, a small warehouse. Okay. I got there, and Don, Luke from Don Lux had already had a studio room set up for himself to record. So, nothing crazy, just like a couch with some speakers and a table for his laptop. And
wait, I'm so sorry. Did they have an event space right there too?
They did. You've probably been there before.
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, they had turf on the floor. Maybe they didn't at the time, but
yeah, because when I went, it was like a warehouse, and it was I'm pretty sure it was concrete, or maybe there was, bro.
But like it was kind of like you'd pull in, and then you'd go to like the second line back, like there was parking kind of right here, but then you'd have to go to the second line back, and the warehouse was like more towards the further end.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about.
So we threw a lot of shows there. A lot of shows. We recorded a lot of artists there. That's how I met a lot of people that I know. I helped run that with shout out to Mo Nima. We got Paul, we got Don Lux, we got Feng Shui Jay, we got Jill and Dames. It was a time, bro. It was a time.
Shout out the guys, man.
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So what was that experience like, hosting events? Like, what was your role, and like, what are some of the, some of the cool things and maybe some of like the difficult things about that?
Well, I wasn't very responsible. I did not care about it. Honestly, I tried to establish very quickly with probably misguided, like youthful angst. I was like, dude, I'm just a rapper. I'm just a producer. If you want me to record somebody, cool. I want to get paid. Outside of that, bro, like if you need help with a show, yeah, I'll help, bro. But I'm going to be lit. Like there was no professionalism with me. It was bad, bro. I thought Mo was going to handle the whole thing. And he did, and which is why this dude, honestly, bro, I probably caused so much stress in his head because just
young and turnt, huh?
But it was cool, man. It was a vibe. I felt like I was doing something. I didn't understand. I still barely understand any kind of marketing or anything like that. Like I said, I dedicated the last 10 years of my life to learning production, recording, and writing songs.
Right.
So that's what I was there to do, and that's what I told him. And he let me do that.
Yeah.
He needed some extra hands. He needed a little bit of muscle. I had him, but he let me be the recording engineer. He let me be the mixing engineer and the producer. And he let me bring in artists and say like, hey, bro, we need a space. I need, they'll pay you and then they'll pay me.
Like your network runs pretty deep in the IE.
Yeah.
Like I think and have connected with a lot of artists out here, and I was kind of curious how that happened, but from what you're saying, that was kind of like, was that kind of like one of the
that
first?
Helps a lot, yeah. So when it comes to Riverside, Marina Valley, all this side, everything like Corona down to San Bernardino,
yeah,
that side is events. Shout out to Brick to Your Face. I used to go to their events. I used to go to Rosewood 951 invited me to a show. Crazy enough, Rosewood invited me to a show at like a taco sesh in San Bernardino.
Yeah.
Just like a little pop up. They're like, hey, bro, bring some rapper homies. You guys can rap some songs. And Adam Wetball was there.
Oh, shout out Wetball.
Yeah, shout out Wetball. Cruising. And I was looking at my phone not too long ago, bro. And I got like a 9 years ago today kind of thing from like Google Photos. And I'm looking at this video because I recognize the venue, so I want to see the videos.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at this video and I was like, bro, I know this is Wetball, bro. Like, this is crazy. He's got like, his beard's like up to his chin. His hair is short, bro. He looks shorter somehow.
a young Wetball.
Yeah, and we're not very close, but like, just from doing events and shows on this side of the IE, I met a lot of people through Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I was just out a lot. And then as far as like the other side, the Montclair, even like just headed towards Orange County and stuff like that.
Yeah, more like the Chino and that's more west.
That's from Chrome. Meeting a lot of people there from Chrome.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they're in Montclair, so yeah, that's like that whole Rancho. Even like you could probably get the traffic from Pomona and like that.
Bro,
whole
we
crowd.
were popping back then. I mean, like it wasn't very lucrative, I don't think, but the buzz that we had, and like there were some people that recognized me that like my Instagram was never popping, but people would come up and be like, "Hey, bro, I know you. Like, you're Mr. Yace, right?" And I was like, "I guess."
Yeah, yes, I am.
Yeah.
From an artist perspective, do you think it's important to be at events, or do you think you can build that same type of momentum online?
I think networking is really important in person for a couple of reasons. But there's nothing more important than having people see your face.
Yeah.
And I talk with Adam Black a lot. He has this mentality, and I agree with him, where you post online daily, not to go viral, not to get views, but to be seen. Yeah. And it's the same thing with going out. When you go out to events, it's to be seen. It's to shake hands. It's to say, nice to meet you. And that's it. If you go home from an event and you didn't get a record deal out of it, that's what it's not for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like if I post a video and my song didn't go viral, that's not what it's for.
Yeah.
It's to get seen. It's to be known.
I think that's a very important concept that a lot of people overlook. We had a conversation with Tony Coda.
Yeah.
He was shout out to Tony Coda.
Shout out to Tony Coda. Met him through No Pressure, which we'll talk about soon.
Yeah, perfect. So when we were talking with him, he was talking about, because he's been in front of some big names, you know what I mean? He's done fucking Nike commercials. He's been like, he was telling us about how he was in this rap competition with Sway in the morning and Crooked Eye and like all these crazy like big names, whatever. And he's like, what I realized is, you know, like I was in those rooms and then I thought this is it. Like they heard me, they seen me, like this is my moment. I know I'm dope and I got it. But then like nothing really comes out of it. But that's the key thing. It's like you can't just be dope one time. Like you gotta keep doing it over and over again until people start asking like, who the fuck is this guy? Why is he always at the same places I am? Why am I always seeing him on my timeline? Like, who is he?
That's a bar. You can't be dope one time.
You can't be dope one time.
That's hard.
You gotta be dope over and over and over again until it's fucking undeniable.
Yeah.
And I think that, I mean, that kind of goes with like what you're saying. Like it's not necessarily about every clip going viral. It's more about, they see me and then like they just associate with like, okay, this guy's doing this. You know what I mean? If there's enough repetitions, people will just like, it's just automatic. Like you don't got to think about it. So I do think that that is a very great point.
You got to do both.
You got to do
both.
You got to pop out in person.
And you know what? I learned at an early time in my like music that I didn't have a whole lot to offer people outside. I didn't have a whole lot of money. I didn't have, I was still learning. I was self-teaching how to mix and record, so I couldn't do that very well. So I couldn't really offer that to anybody that had anything better than me. You know what I mean? And then as far as like my music, like I was an okay artist, but I was still learning. And I remember, so I grew up in a Christian household. I remember when I was a child, a lead pastor of ours was praying over me, and or maybe it was when I was born. Either way, he had a word of knowledge, and it was that I was to be a good friend to many. Like that's kind of been like how I walk my life. Is when I meet you, my goal is to be as much of a friend to you as possible. Yeah. So I was like, that's what I have to offer.
That's a beautiful thing, bro. And then, I mean, at least me personally, I can see that. Like every time we link up, it's like, all right, we have good energy. Like, and I can imagine just like everybody else, like you go through things and like, you know, you struggle with things or whatever. But when it comes down to it, like you are a good friend. You are a person that's going to be there and help out. Let's get into how you got connected with No Pressure and Trey Sway.
Yeah.
And how did that connection happen, and what is that collective?
So this is funny, bro. I met CM McDuff, who is a good friend of mine. Shout out to CM. Shout out to Trey Sway. CM is the owner and pioneer of No Pressure, and he does incredible work, bro. He has a podcast. He has countless mixtapes out. He has albums out. He has several music videos that he shoots himself. He edits himself, and he used to do short films. Damn. During all that.
Right, he's one of those I don't sleep type of dudes, huh?
Bro, it was, he's a monster. So I got to go on the Rap For Me podcast, and I was a guest maybe 3 or 4 times, and probably my 3rd time on there. They started shooting at a barbershop in LA. It was dope. And they would have these freestyle sessions, and they asked me like, hey, Yace, do you have any beats that you want to play? And I don't know if you've seen it. It's like my most viral clip. It's like me freestyling in like a barbershop.
Yeah. You have it on your IG, right?
Yeah. So that's that.
Okay.
And
so that was like the third. You saying like that was like the third or fourth time I was there that you got connected with them.
And one of those times, I'm playing my beats, and CM was a guest there because they knew about him because they all come from Moreno Valley. And CM walks up and he's like, "Hey, bro, like those beats are dope. Like I'd love to get a pack from you." And I sent him like just like my October pack. I'm like, "Here's 25 beats, 30 beats." And he said that he recorded a whole mixtape. Oh, bro, I tore those up, bro. And I was like, all right, cool. Never heard him. I guess his computer fried, bro. Just went out on him.
Didn't have the backup hard drive.
But you know what's crazy is that it was 2 years ago, probably today, not gonna lie. 2 years ago today, I did my first like link up with CM.
Okay.
So Rap For Me happens, and then like maybe like 8 or 9 months later, CM hits me up. He's like, hey, bro, like, I'd love to do a podcast with you. Like, I think you're dope. I love seeing your beats on your story. And I've been admiring you since we met. And yeah, 2 years ago, probably to the date, like, he sat me down in his garage. We did a podcast. And ever since then, bro, he's just been like, hey, bro, like, why don't you come around a little bit more? I got some homies that you need to meet. I'm having a networking event. So I got to meet Trey Sway through him. I got to meet Stavo. I got to meet Stevie Crooks, Els, who's a producer. I mean, just like everybody in his circle is incredible. Lex Sequoia. And it's just, I was just happy to be around.
Yeah.
I was excited to be around. I was like, these people are talented. They're important. They know what they're doing. They've been doing it for a while. And I was just honored to be there. And before I knew it, I started producing song after song for CM. I have like 4 songs for Trey Sway. I have maybe 4 or 5 songs for CM that are released. Yeah. And then we have a lot in the vault. And he just told me, he's like, hey, bro, like, I love you. I need you around, bro. I love your music. Your music's dope. You're a great personality. You're a great friend. But like, I need your production, bro.
Do you remember like the first time you made a beat?
I mean, I remember like kind of learning FL. And I remember downloading FL when I was like 14 because I wanted to be a dubstep producer. I downloaded the demo.
Damn.
I was like, this shit don't make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. I gave up.
Well, an FL in 2014 is a lot different than FL now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So it was a trip. And I was like, what do you mean I can't just like this? Like I have to make the sound?
I don't know exactly when this was, but I went to go see you perform at the Viper Room in LA.
Yeah.
And I thought that show was so much fun, bro. Your stage presence is crazy. Your engagement with the crowd is like, it's just an unexpected, beautiful surprise. And you perform with autotune. So what inspired that? What kind of gave you the courage to do that? And you know, what was the thinking behind that?
Well, I can't sing. So I wanted it because like I said, big inspirations came from the 2015s. Who was the best performer then? Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Hands down. As far as like energy.
Yeah.
And
I would agree.
So I've performed several times without autotune. I always just perform over the track because that's kind of, I always enjoyed that. It's people think it's like you don't know how to perform or you let the track carry you. For me, it's like, it's a listening party and we're going to have fun to it. You know what I mean? It's not about me showing you my skill. My skill is making the song. Now let's enjoy that together.
It sounded sick. It was just like, because you don't hear that. And a lot of people that do have that style, like how you're saying, they just have the backtracks going and then they just sing on top of it. So like hearing your voice live, but with the auto-tune was sick as fuck. Like,
and you get to harmonize with the song, which is something Trav does. You know, it's not like I thought of that, but you get to harmonize with the song. Yeah. You get to have a little bit more fun. You can interpolate it differently. And then I could even, if I really want, like practice a set that long, I could take out a verse or, you know what I mean? Like you can fuck with it.
Yeah, you create the performance version.
It gives you so much more freedom. It's fun.
What's one thing you wish new artists understood about this path before going through it?
You are going to suck a lot, probably for a long time.
Pause.
You're going to be trash. You're going to be absolutely garbage. And it's going to be the best thing that you've made. You're going to be absolutely trash. And you're going to be excited to show somebody. And someone is going to tell you that it's trash. Because it is. And you need to push through that. You need to not let that stop you. Get some people around you that'll tell you, again, that's why it's important to have people around you. Like I said earlier, get some people around you that'll tell you this is dope. Because they know, you need people around you that know what you were, what you are, and what you can be. That's true in music and in life.
That's a good one. You need people that know who you were, who you are, and who you can be.
I made one of the worst songs in my entire life. It was probably like my second or third song I ever made. It was horrible. It was gross. Oh, it's so ugly, bro. And I remember showing my little brother, and he said, wow, if you made this now, bro, imagine what you could make in the future. And I always remembered that. Shout out to my baby brother, Ethan.
Yeah, shout out to Ethan. That's a bar. It's like
Yeah.
you kind of what was your thought? Like, what were you thinking when he said that? Like, what went through your head?
It's just like, thank you. Yeah, bro. I feel the same way. Like, I was proud of what I did, and it was ass. It was absolutely garbage, bro. I was so proud of it though, because it was the best I had done.
My little brother, he
And some of you aren't fucking meant for it, so don't do it.
Yeah.
Some of you guys are ass and will always be ass. I'm sorry. You got to go into accounting or something. For sure. Some people suck.
I used to get upset at people that would tell other people you should quit. But
some people need to hear it, bro.
I think some people do need to hear it. And if someone telling you should quit makes you quit, you were never meant for this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I've had people tell me to quit. And when I heard that, I'm like, nah, fuck that. That means I need to step my shit up.
I think about quitting once a month. Dead ass.
I can relate, bro. I don't even want to say that out loud, but yeah, I can relate. I think you should give yourself more credit. I think that you have accomplished things. You've been in spaces, like you are connected with people that are doing things, and you're not connected with them as like a tag along. You're a peer amongst I consider you my peer. I consider you someone that is, come on, bro. We out here with it. Like I don't think of Yace as an artist as someone that's like up and coming, like thing like that. Even though we technically both are. Like I see,
I'm always up and coming.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're gonna have to we have a lot of clippable moments right now.
You gotta. Hey, yo.
Do you think artists owe authenticity, or do you think that there's a level of a performative aspect of it that is very necessary as well?
Yeah, no, I think for sure, especially in this day, as an artist, you are a salesman. You are selling yourself. And so you have to be able to, I mean, like if you've ever been in sales, you have to fluff a little bit, bro. You got to tell them, like, there's a deal and it's only good for today, but don't worry, it's actually good for the next 5 minutes, but I'll be here for, and like you have to make it sound exclusive, and there's only one of these and you're never going to get this chance again. And like, that's selling. And you have to sell yourself. So there is a bit of like, you need to show people like, I am worth your time.
Yeah.
And very few people can do that with their presence and music alone.
Yeah.
And those people made a name for, they're the Mac Millers, they're the Michael Jacksons, they're the Justin Biebers. Like, I'm worth your time.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think there is a certain level of you have to sell it with the authenticity in mind, but I agree, like it is a performative thing. Like, we're entertainers, you know what I mean? So I agree with you there that there is an element to it that is
I don't want every single song, if you're broke, to be about how broke you are. I would like to listen to a song about how rich you are, even though you're not.
Yeah. It's a manifestation thing. I
think it was what's his name? Daylight. You know the freestyler?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, the Ghostwriter too.
I don't know his Ghostwriter line.
Well, didn't he? Wasn't that the guy who was like writing for like Drake or something like that, or is that a different dude?
I think Daylight lies a lot.
Damn. Okay.
He was clip farming before that was a thing. I promise you.
Okay.
He's a troll, and he's funny, and he's smart, and he's talented. Shout out Daylight.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing a clip of him back in like 2016. He said, "Bro, stop being so authentic. I don't want to hear about how you can't afford rent. I want to hear about how you're in Bentleys and you're selling dope." And he's like, "That's what we want to hear. So say that. I don't care about what you do on a daily basis." And there's a balance, but I agree with him.
Yeah.
I agree with him.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
All right, I want to jump into this section that we do on this podcast called the URG Quickfire Rapid Questions.
Okay.
So I'm gonna ask you some questions. Yeah. Like a West Side Gun sound effects. We're gonna run through these questions quick. All right.
Okay.
Who is an underrated character in Super Smash Bros?
Underrated is tough. I'm gonna go with Olimar.
If you had to describe your music as a type of weather, what type of weather would it be?
Overcast.
Day sessions or late night sessions?
Late night sessions.
People in the studio or solo dolo?
Solo dolo.
Solo dolo. Dream collaboration in music?
Future.
Yace future collab.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's going up. If you could star in any movie, what movie would it be, and which character would you play?
I'd go Napoleon Dynamite, and I want to be Uncle Rico.
Great answer. Would you rather be famous but hated or unknown but loved?
Unknown but loved.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
One horse-sized duck. I want to see that.
That'd be a sight to see, huh?
I don't know. Duck-sized horses. I feel like we're kind of close. Like ponies are close. They're not, but they're. We know what a small horse looks like. I want to know what a giant duck looks like.
All right, that's funny. All right, that'll conclude the URG quickfire rapid questions. That was great.
Thank you. I used to do designer ad libs for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, bro. I studied.
I was like, did designer walk in right now, or what the fuck? Thank you so much.
Yeah, big
for
dog.
pulling up today.
Thanks for having me, bro.
I had a lot of fun. You are a great person. You're always fun to talk to.
Thank you, brother. I love being around you.
Is there anything you want to tell the people out there? Tell your supporters.
Nah, just stay tuned, bro. At Mr. Yace. Come check me out. I'm getting ready to do some rollouts. I'm getting ready to get content together. And come say what's up, bro. If you don't follow me, follow me. And if anything, come be my friend.
Hell yeah. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Go support what we doing, man. If we don't have your support, we can't continue to do what we do. So we need y'all. And we'll catch you on the next one.
Peace.